Okay, it is July 1st, 2010, and this is the third update for my Z-Car project. Anyway, let's see what we've done to the car so far. I have gotten the car, for the most part, stripped out. As you can see, there is hardly any interior anymore. It is just the bare metal, and they got the shifter there, and really not a whole lot. In the engine bay, you can see that there's still a lot of wires and shit, but that's because I can't officially get rid of all of that until I get rid of the transmission and unroute them all the way to the back. But for the most part, everything's gone, you know, vacuum pump, brake booster, it's all somewhere else. Somewhere else being somewhere on these bins and over there. But yeah, so it's pretty much stripped. I need to still get rid of the windshield, which is actually in good shape, so don't want to F that one up. As you can see right down here, I'm trying to take off the wheel, but like a retard, I didn't undo the bolts before jacking the car up. So I don't know if you can see this, but the car's jacked up right there on the diff housing because my friend and I, we were trying to take the gas tank out. Well, unfortunately, to actually undo the final hose, which is this bad boy right there, there's a clip that's holding onto the gas tank. And to actually get to it, I have to undo this panel. But to undo that panel, I need to undo these screws, which are here and there. And they don't want to come off. Ever. So I used a whole bunch of PB Blaster, which I do recommend if you're working on old shitty cars. That didn't help. I tried to use the world's greatest vice grips, and I can't grab onto them because they're too tiny. So I'm going to need to drill them out. But to drill them out, I need to take off the tire. But to take off the tire, who knows. And of course I can't exactly just lock the e-brake up because, yeah, that's not exactly functional at the moment. So who knows. I'm just going to wait until tomorrow or whatever and then get that done. One thing, however, on a side note, back to the project, these little bins right here are great. Every single one of these little bins has a whole bunch of screws, and those screws are labeled. This one, I don't know if you can read this, says rear hatch bolts. Oh boy! So when I go to reassemble this thing, and more than likely buy new screws and bolts, I'll know exactly which kind and how many go everywhere. So definite recommendation, do that if you're going to be restoring anything. Other than that, as soon as I get this done and stripped and take off the suspension and the transmission and the diff, then I need to go get the thing media blasted. So I think the next update will be as soon as it is just the absolute bare shell on its way ready to go to the blaster, wherever that's going to be. Might be able to hear the rain in the background. That's because I'm in Portland, Oregon, where even in the middle of summer, it rains and rains. Oh well. Should be good for the 4th, and that's going to be sweet. So anyway, car's coming along rather swimmingly. Should be done here, within about a week or so. Haha, no, it's never going to be done ever. But anyway, making decent progress. But that's all I got for this update, the third one. And so, should be good. See you guys next time. Project Z-Car, coming along good.